Hello and welcome back, friends. Today we have creeping fig plant over here. This fig plant has completely covered the whole wall over here. Isn't it beautiful? Today we'll be learning how to propagate this creeping fig. This plant is one of the easiest plant to grow. It grows in almost any kind of soil, light condition, and the temperature ranging from 55 to 75 is the best for this plant. In US, hardiness zone 8 and 11 are the best. Beside that, it can be grown almost anywhere with extra care which these days people do. Before growing this plant, you need to be very careful about pruning this plant. Here you can see the whole of the hibiscus plant has been taken over by this creeping fig. So you should be knowing what is the importance of pruning over here. You can see the very strong roots of this creeping fig are all over the branches of this hibiscus plant. And you can see the strong network of the root that is completely covering this hibiscus plant, and finally the branch dies off like this, and you can see the only fig plant is left. So today we'll be learning how to propagate this plant. We will take few cuttings, and each of the cutting is around 4 to 6 inches long. So cutting off the long branches and keeping few branches so that new growth will occur from these branches, and these branches are good to go. So the top and the bottom should not be mixed, and here you can see plastic cups and the normal garden soil. There are some holes in the bottom, and just place those cuttings just like this deep into this normal garden soil and they will be good to grow. And all you need to do is keep them at the side of the window where there is partial sunlight and they will do well. So checking after 21 days, you can see those cuttings are doing really well, and you can see the new growth on this branch. This is cup number 1 and this branch is really doing well. And checking another cup, you can see the new growth over there also and some smaller growths, and you can see in another cup new growth. Some are growing slowly but they are showing some kind of growth. So almost all of the branches will show the growth because they have numbers of roots. So checking after 42 days, you can see that a lot of number of new growth can be seen over here, and one of the cup is not really doing well, but other 3 cups are really doing well. You can see the good amount of leaves in the new growth, and you can check over here the roots are also doing pretty well in here. The roots has grown almost to the base of this cup, and one thing you should know is that once the root hit the base of the cup, it's time to propagate. So you should always keep that thing in mind. So you should always water them once in 3-4 days when the soil seems little bit dried. Otherwise you don't even have to water them. So you can see almost all of these branches are growing pretty well in these cups, and these 2 branches are not showing that much good growth, but I can see they have started growing the new buds and they are starting growing over here. So after 60 days we are now transplanting those creeping figs into these pots. Now we are taking the normal garden soil. You can see over here it is just the normal garden soil, and these creeping figs are ready to be transplanted into those pots, and for a few months more they will be growing quite well in this pot, and then later we can transplant wherever we want. So just dip them into the pot like this, add some extra soil for those plants to get more firmness, and just water them up. And now here the plants are ready to start their new journey in these pots. So you can keep these pots in the shady area or in the full sunlight, there is no problem, they are good to go. To cover a wall, a pole, or anything you like with creeping fig, it might take almost 2 years. Once it completely covered, pruning is very important, otherwise they will grow on everything around it and it can even create more problems. Best time for the pruning is during winter time. You can do even in spring season as well, and you can also grow these creeping fig in small plant for the decorative purpose at your home. So if you want to know anything more about this creeping fig, please comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer you. And if you like my video, please do share it, give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. Thank you, and see you again.